Hi, this is Kimberly from Are You Awakening? And I am here to talk to you about the law of attraction and healing. And so this stems from a question from Lauren, who is concerned that she's going to send out more of those negative thoughts if she focuses on some past trauma that she's trying to heal. And that's a completely normal thing to worry about. So let's clear that up today about healing and what you're sending out to the universe while you're doing it. Okay? Let's take an example. I don't know if this is really what happened to you, Lauren, but let's say that you are trying to heal a past relationship that didn't end well. Maybe you have trust issues, maybe you were lied to, that sort of thing, and you'd like to get rid of that. Right? You'd like to clear out that blocked energy. Well, you can do that, and you can stop more of that from coming to you at the same time. So here's what we do. So we'll take a little bit of quiet time, and sometimes quiet time can be like blaring Metallica in your head. If that's what brings those feelings back up, do it. Now, you don't have to relive every single bit of that relationship. That's not necessary. What we want you to do is we want you to feel how you felt when you solidified that belief about your trust issues or being lied about, that sort of thing. Okay, we want that feeling. And so here's how we do it. We're going to bring up that feeling and we're going to focus on it. Now, don't freak out. That doesn't mean that you're sending it back out to the universe with intent for more of it to happen. That's not what we're dealing with here. What we're dealing with here is clearing blocked energy. And the way we clear blocked energy is through 5 steps. Okay? The first step is to focus on that feeling, whatever that feeling was. If you felt anger, if you felt sadness, if you felt despair, if you felt guilt, all of those things, any of those things, bring them up and feel them. All right? Now, we want to observe us feeling them. And that means you would be a neutral bystander watching this whole thing saying, man, I was really upset there, right? That was really shitty what happened to me. You don't need to blame anybody. You just observe it, okay? There needs to be no judgment involved in this. Okay? So once you're observing it from as neutral a perspective as you can get, then we want to forgive. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you first and foremost, everybody blah, blah, blah about forgiveness, and this person should be forgiven. That forgive yourself. Okay? That's the person that needs forgiveness. All right? You know I say it in every single video I make. You're creating your reality, right? This is all about you. The first person to forgive is yourself. You can forgive yourself for feeling that way. You can forgive yourself for not making a decision you thought you should make, not leaving earlier, not recognizing the signs, a gazillion things. It doesn't matter. You did the best that you could do at that time with what you had. So forgive it. All right? Forgive yourself. Now, if you want to forgive the other person, please do. It's going to benefit everybody if you do, okay? And you can do this with love and with respect, without that underlying layer of anger that a lot of times these things bring up, okay? Give yourself a break. You did the best that you could with what you had, all right? Now, we're going to forgive that, and we're going to love it. Very different from hating the situation, from blaming this in the situation. It's very different from that, again, underlying feeling of anger, despair, whatever. We're going to love it. We're going to appreciate that we are now accessing the lesson that was involved in that, and we're observing it as a bystander, and we're going to release it. Okay, so that's the final step, is to release. We're going to say, you know what? It served me. Thank you. I feel better. I'm going to send you back out to the universe with love. Okay? And when you send it out with love, you're not sending out those negative intentions anymore. Huh? Yeah. Now you're sending out love. You've cleared the energy that's been blocked in you for all that time. and you're replacing it with love. Now this has its basis in Ho'oponopono. If you want to look that up, I'll put a link in there for you, which is basically recognizing something, forgiving it, loving it, and sending it on its way. And so what happens if you keep getting these kinds of relationships or this kind of trauma over and over? Okay, it happens when you bring up those feelings and you stuff them back down again. All right, when you stuff them back down again, they're going to come back up again, and they're going to come back up bigger, and they're going to come back up from different people or a cataclysmic situation or sickness. And so we're going to release it. We're not going to stuff it down again. And that's how we stop that negative cycle and start replacing it with a loving cycle. Okay? Now, here's one way to tell if you're getting it out. If it's getting out, if you're sending it out with love, here's one way to know. When you're bringing up those feelings, whether it be despair or sadness or mistrust or whatever that is, probably you're going to feel like you're going to cry. You're going to get that welling up feeling, the oh my God, what if somebody's watching me feeling. You're going to cry. Perfect. Perfect. That's what you want. You want that. Even if you don't cry, you want that feeling, because what that is doing is it's releasing your resistance and it's bringing it up to the surface. If you do cry, there's plenty of scientific evidence out there that shows that you, as a person, your body has an actual chemical change due to the release of those tears. So, fixing yourself on the 3D level, fixing yourself on the 4 5D level, right? Where you're understanding that there is always, always, always an energetic explanation for the things that are happening to you. All right? So you feel like you're going to cry. Perfect. Feel free to cry, please. Now with the crying, you're going to feel maybe some anxiety. Oh my God, not again. I'm going to have to cry again. Cry again. Cry again. Cry again. And I want you to cry until the end of your crying feels like relief. Okay? Or feels like even joy, like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. That's what you're looking for. That's how you know that you have released that energy. Okay? If you start and end your cry with, I still feel like shit, then your energy is not released. So I hope that helps to serve you in determining how you can use the law of attraction to bring you the things that you want and also still be healing at the same time. Yeah? Good stuff. Okay, don't forget, always be yourself all the time. Love.